Hi, y'all. Okay, well, I finished my first semester at school, nursing school, and it was great. I got straight A's. I had fundamentals of nursing twice a week and hospital med surg clinical rotation once a week and pharmacology 100. I had a skills lab and an open lab. Fundamentals was tough. We had to read about 10 chapters per exam. And there were 3 exams and a final. I used the book. I took a lot of notes in class and notes right out of the book. And I used a book called Success in Fundamentals. And I used the ATI books. And I did pretty well. I wouldn't say it's harder than prereqs, but it's there's more material per exam. Clinical's great. It's you have to write a care plan the night before on your patient. You're given a patient and you take care of that patient for the whole day. You take their vital signs, you do physical assessment of them, chart in their file, their chart, any progress notes or vital signs. If there's anything you need to alert the nurse or doctor to, you use SBAR, situation, background, assessment, recommendation, communication. I had the sim lab, like I told you last video. That was a kick. I loved it because it was simulated scenarios, and I learned a lot about fluid balance and cardio and renal and hepatic function, things like that. And the thing I wanted to get out of the semester was starting to see the relationships between vital signs, and that's what we started doing. The things I liked a lot were making really good friends, being in school, I love it, becoming a nurse, watching myself become one, as almost a second person to who I am, being confident in what I'm doing. That anxiety was more intense the first semester. I don't have as much anxiety now. Going into the second semester, I feel a lot more confident. The things that were hard for me were reading large volumes of information out of textbooks. So I found that if I took notes while I was doing it, I was much more engaged and more alert, more focused, and did better on the exams. I just did that at home at my desk. I kept super organized. That was very important. Again, this semester I have a separate notebook for each subject instead of trying to cram it all into one. I'm not going to print out my PowerPoints right away. I think I'm going to just take notes and save the ink and paper, since I didn't really use them that much. I'm getting over a cold, so I apologize for my voice. Another thing I found really difficult to handle was other people's anxiety levels that were very elevated over simple things. I found to be simple things that had a solution. I went into the semester with the attitude of, it is what it is. I'm going to roll with it, and I'm going to make the best of each day. And if things get thrown at me, I'm just going to deal with it. And with little or no whining, and keep my anxiety level down, because I know it doesn't help anyone around me. And I think I was pretty successful at that. I use humor a lot to relax and help my classmates relax. I find it really hard not to answer all the questions in class. So sometimes I have to keep my mouth shut because I just want to keep talking and blurting out answers, and it's not fair to everybody, and it seems like I'm all full of myself. So it's something I need to work on. I really like the challenge of becoming a medical professional. And I had a nice break over the holiday. And I can't think of anything else right now. Oh, my schedule for the semester. I'm doing 4 weeks of med surg, 2 days a week in the hospital, 4 weeks of pediatrics, 2 days in the hospital, and 8 weeks of neuro, 2 days in the hospital. I'm taking lectures, medical surgical lecture, pediatrics lecture, neurology lectures, split up in the semester, and pharmacology 200 level, and then of course the skills lab and the open lab. Oh, and in skills lab this semester I learned vital signs, glucometer readings with insulin injection, IM injections into the deltoid, central line dressing change, and Foley catheters. And we had to master those skills towards the end of the semester. Well, I'm trying to think if there was something else. I think that's it. Yeah. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a great break during the holiday, and please keep sending questions. I'll answer as many as I can. And study hard. Rock on.